For your help, I place all the product links in the description.
The Divided Serving Tray with Lid and Handle, 2 pieces, by 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 is a simple way to keep snacks, fruits, and small foods organized without using multiple bowls. I've used similar trays during family get-togethers, and honestly, it makes serving much easier when everything stays separated and ready to grab. It's designed for home use, parties, picnics, and travel, where you need quick and clean snack organization. Made from food-grade plastic, it is BPA-free, odorless, and reusable. From my own experience with reusable snack containers, this kind of material feels safer and more practical than disposable trays, especially when you store fruits or dry snacks for long hours. It's also lightweight, so carrying it during outdoor trips doesn't feel heavy or uncomfortable. Each tray includes 8 removable compartments, with 480 milliliters capacity per section and a total of 3,840 milliliter storage. I once used a similar divided box during a small picnic, and separating nuts, fruits, and sweets made sharing food much smoother without mixing flavors. The snap-lock lid and handle make it travel-friendly. In real use, I've noticed the secure lid really helps prevent spills when moving it in a car or carrying it outdoors. The clear lid also helps you see everything without opening it again and again. Cleaning is simple with warm hand wash, though it is not dishwasher safe. Still, it's easy to maintain after regular use. Overall, this tray is a practical solution for anyone who wants neat, portable, and organized snack serving for everyday life or special gatherings. Kitchen sink and wasting soap every time you wash dishes? You might be surprised how much difference one small kitchen tool can make. The 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐄𝐋 2-in-1 soap dispenser with sponge holder is designed to make dishwashing quicker, cleaner, and less annoying. Instead of dealing with a separate soap bottle and wet sponge sitting all over the counter, this compact setup keeps everything in one place. Here's what makes it useful. Just press your sponge down on the top, and the dispenser releases the right amount of liquid soap instantly. No flipping bottles, no spills, and no wasting extra soap. If you wash dishes daily, that small convenience actually saves time. I didn't think a simple sink organizer would matter much at first, but after trying a similar setup, I noticed my sink area looked cleaner almost immediately. It also made dishwashing feel less messy because the sponge stayed in one spot instead of sliding around the counter. Made from durable PP plastic, this dispenser is lightweight, but built for everyday kitchen use. The gray color blends easily with most kitchen styles, and its compact size, 4.33 by 2.3 by 3.15 inches, fits even smaller countertops without taking up much space. Another thing people will like? The large soap capacity, so you won't need constant refills. Plus, it works with sponges, scrubbers, cleaning cloths, and scouring pads. Sometimes the smallest kitchen upgrades end up being the ones you use every single day, and this honestly feels like one of them. If your kitchen counter always ends up messy after cutting fruits or rolling dough, this is something you'll want to see before you buy another cutting board. An acrylic cutting board like the SWSKR 17.5 by 13.5 inch model is designed to keep your countertop clean while giving you a smooth prep surface. I've used clear boards in real cooking situations, and the biggest difference I noticed is simple. Your kitchen stays visually clean, even while you're cooking. This board is made from 100% food-grade BPA-free acrylic. It's lightweight, easy to move, and perfect for everyday tasks like slicing fruits, vegetables, bread, or preparing snacks. But keep in mind, it's not for heavy chopping, because acrylic can scratch over time. One feature I actually like is the counter lip. It helps lock the board against the counter edge so it doesn't slide while you're cutting. It also comes with 8 anti-slip silicone dots for extra grip, which makes a real difference on smooth countertops like marble or granite. The clear design is another plus. Instead of blocking your counter, it blends in and keeps your kitchen looking clean and modern. There's also a juice groove that catches liquid from fruits and vegetables, so you don't end up wiping the counter every few minutes. It's also multi-use, cutting, dough prep, or even serving snacks. Just remember, hand wash only and remove the protective film before first use. Simple, clean, and practical. exactly what most kitchen. Have you ever thought about making fresh, homemade butter in just 10 minutes? It sounds complicated, but the Kilner Vintage Glass Butter Churn makes the process surprisingly simple. If you enjoy homemade food or like controlling what goes into your ingredients, this tool keeps things straightforward. All you need is heavy cream or whipping cream, and you can start churning. In about 10 minutes, you get fresh butter at home. Based on the product details, 10.1 ounces of whipping cream produces around half cup of butter, so the output is clear and realistic from the start. From my own experience trying manual kitchen methods, the process is more engaging than expected. I once tested a similar butter-making setup, and watching cream slowly turn into butter felt satisfying and much easier than I thought it would be. The churn features a 34 fluid-ounce glass jar, giving enough space for proper movement during churning. It also includes metal gears, a silicone paddle, and a wooden handle, which help keep the process steady and smooth. One thing I like is that the transparent glass lets you actually see the butter forming, instead of guessing what is happening inside. It's a simple setup. No electricity, no complicated steps, just manual churning and patience for a few minutes. If you enjoy cooking experiments or fresh homemade ingredients, this butter churn can make the process feel more hands-on and rewarding. Fresh butter in just minutes is one of those small kitchen experiences that feels unexpectedly satisfying. Cutting boring fries. Your homemade snacks might be missing this simple kitchen tool. I'll be honest, I didn't expect a small cutter to make food look this much better. But after trying a crinkle cutter during meal prep, regular fries suddenly started looking boring. The 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 crinkle cutter for veggies is a simple but useful kitchen gadget that turns regular vegetables into fun, wavy cuts in seconds. Whether you're making French fries, salads, snacks, or meal prep, this tool helps make food look more appealing without extra effort. The sharp stainless steel blade cuts through potatoes, cucumbers, carrots, apples, tomatoes, eggs, and more with clean, even slices. One thing I personally noticed, crinkle-cut potatoes crisp up really nicely in the air fryer because the textured edges cook evenly. What I like most is that it's manual and lightweight. No batteries, no charging, no complicated setup. Just grab it and start slicing. The ergonomic handle feels comfortable to hold, even when prepping multiple vegetables. It's also made with stainless steel and durable ABS plastic, so it feels sturdy for daily kitchen use. Plus, it's dishwasher safe, and the included blade cover makes storage safer. If you enjoy homemade fries or want your meals to look more appealing without spending extra time in the kitchen, this little tool might surprise you. Sometimes small kitchen upgrades make the biggest difference.
Ever felt like peeling potatoes or apples takes longer than actually cooking the meal? That small kitchen task can quietly eat up your time every single day. The Starfrit Rotato Express electric peeler is built exactly for that problem. Instead of peeling by hand, you simply place your fruit or vegetable in the device, secure it, and it starts peeling automatically. It's designed for fruits, potatoes, and vegetables, especially firm ones like potatoes and apples that stay stable during rotation. The pack includes 6 units and comes with 2 spare blades per pack, which is useful if you cook often or want backup parts ready for long-term use. From my own experience testing similar kitchen gadgets, the biggest difference is not just speed, but how much mental effort it removes during meal prep. When you're preparing multiple ingredients, even small time savers start to matter. It also has a non-slip base, which keeps it steady while working. That may sound basic, but in real use, stability is what makes kitchen gadgets feel safe and easy to handle. There is also built-in storage for the spare blades, so you don't end up losing small parts in a drawer. Cleaning is simple but important. Do not immerse it in water. Just use a damp, soapy cloth and remove the batteries and cutter head before washing separately. If peeling feels like the most annoying part of cooking, this tool is designed to take that job off your hands.
Go bad in the fridge after just a few days. If you have ever opened your refrigerator and found soggy strawberries or wilted lettuce, you know how frustrating food waste can be. I used to deal with this often until I started organizing produce properly. The 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 10-pack fruit storage containers for fridge are designed to help manage moisture, airflow, and storage so fruits and vegetables stay fresh longer. This set includes 10 containers, 10 removable colanders, and 10 airtight lids in 5 useful sizes: 13 ounces, 27 ounces, 58 ounces, 107 ounces, and 140 ounces, 2 of each. Altogether, they can hold up to 8.8 pounds of food, making them practical for berries, lettuce, vegetables, or meal prep ingredients. One feature that makes a real difference is the adjustable ventilation system. You can open the vents for fruits that need airflow or close them for vegetables to maintain moisture balance. From my own experience, separating berries and leafy greens this way helps keep them fresh longer compared to storing them in regular plastic containers. Each container also includes a removable colander basket with a raised drainage base. After washing produce, water drains below so fruits and vegetables do not sit in excess moisture. I personally like rinsing berries directly in the basket, letting them drain, and placing the container straight into the fridge. Made from food-grade polypropylene, these containers are dishwasher, freezer, and microwave safe, except the lids. The clear, stackable design also helps organize refrigerator shelves. If you want a simple way to reduce food waste and keep your fridge organized, this storage system can make a noticeable difference in daily kitchen use.
Peeling potatoes or apples takes longer than actually cooking the meal? That small kitchen task can quietly eat up your time every single day. The Starfrit Rotato Express electric peeler is built exactly for that problem. Instead of peeling by hand, you simply place your fruit or vegetable in the device, secure it, and it starts peeling automatically. It's designed for fruits, potatoes, and vegetables, especially firm ones like potatoes and apples that stay stable during rotation. The pack includes 6 units and comes with 2 spare blades per pack, which is useful if you cook often or want backup parts ready for long-term use. From my own experience testing similar kitchen gadgets, the biggest difference is not just speed, but how much mental effort it removes during meal prep. When you're preparing multiple ingredients, even small time savers start to matter. It also has a non-slip base, which keeps it steady while working. That may sound basic, but in real use, stability is what makes kitchen gadgets feel safe and easy to handle. There is also built-in storage for the spare blades, so you don't end up losing small parts in a drawer. Cleaning is simple but important. Do not immerse it in water. Just use a damp, soapy cloth and remove the batteries and cutter head before washing separately. If peeling feels like the most annoying part of cooking, this tool is designed to take that job off your hands.
Love barbecue but hate the smoke, mess, and bulky grills? This might be the game changer you didn't know you needed. I've tried compact grills before, and honestly, most either smoke too much or cook unevenly. But the 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 smokeless charcoal hanging kebab grill feels different, especially if you love real charcoal flavor without turning your backyard or campsite into a cloud of smoke. What caught my attention first is the smokeless design. Instead of grease dropping directly onto burning charcoal, which causes heavy smoke, fat drips into a water tray, while the bottom vent helps airflow stay balanced. In my experience, less grease hitting the fire usually means a much cleaner grilling session. And if you cook for family or friends, this part is huge. It comes with 20 skewers, so you can grill multiple kebabs at once instead of waiting forever for small batches. The hanging skewer system also helps food cook more evenly, which means fewer burnt edges and better results. Want more than kebabs? No problem. You can switch to the flat grill net for fish, veggies, or smaller barbecue items, making it feel like an all-in-one setup. It's also portable, stainless steel, corrosion resistant, and compact enough for camping, picnics, patios, or backyard barbecue nights. Honestly, if you want that real charcoal barbecue taste without the usual hassle, this one is definitely worth checking out.
Tired of spilling oil, juice, or spices all over the counter every time you fill a bottle? This tiny kitchen tool might seriously save you time and mess. I did not expect a funnel set to make much difference in my kitchen, but after using the 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐿 kitchen funnel set, I actually noticed less mess while filling bottles, spice jars, and containers. If you cook often or organize pantry items, this is one of those simple tools that feels surprisingly useful. You get 6 foldable silicone funnels, 2 large and 4 small sizes, so there is always one that fits what you are filling. I found the smaller funnels super helpful for spice jars and reusable water bottles, while the larger ones worked great for cooking oil, juice, rice, and flour containers. What I like most is the food-grade silicone material. These funnels are soft, flexible, and heat-resistant from -40 degrees Celsius to 250 degrees Celsius, so you can use them for both cold drinks and warm liquids without worrying. Plus, unlike bulky plastic funnels, these collapse flat, which honestly save drawer space in my kitchen. And cleaning? Super easy. A quick rinse with warm water usually works, or just toss them in the dishwasher. If your kitchen gets messy from pouring liquids or filling containers, this little gadget might be one of those low-cost tools you end up using way more than expected. Sometimes the simplest kitchen accessories make the biggest difference.
Opened your microwave and found sauce splattered everywhere? Cleaning that mess over and over can get frustrating. That's where the microwave splatter cover with water steamer 12-inch becomes a simple but useful kitchen solution. This compact microwave cover is made from BPA-free polycarbonate and weighs about 0.63 kilograms, making it lightweight but durable for everyday use. The feature I like most is the built-in water storage box. Before heating food, you can add a little water, which turns into steam during microwaving. From my own experience reheating rice and pasta, that small amount of steam helped keep the food softer instead of dry around the edges. The cover also works as a splatter guard, keeping sauces and oils from sticking to your microwave walls. In my kitchen, using a cover like this noticeably reduced the time I spend cleaning the microwave after reheating leftovers. Because heat and steam circulate inside the cover, food can also warm more evenly. Another helpful feature is the heat-resistant handle on top. It makes lifting the cover easier and safer when the plate is hot. Compared with heavier glass lids, this polycarbonate cover feels lighter but still strong enough for daily use. It supports a temperature range from -40 degrees Fahrenheit to 392 degrees Fahrenheit, so it can be used for both microwave heating and covering leftovers in the fridge. Cleaning is simple. Just rinse with water and wipe dry. If you want a cleaner microwave and better reheated food, this small kitchen gadget can make a surprisingly big difference.
Still eating soggy salads? This kitchen gadget might surprise you. If you are tired of washing lettuce only to end up with wet, watery salads, you are not alone. I used to pat greens dry with paper towels, and honestly, it felt like a waste of time. After trying an electric salad spinner, I realized how much easier meal prep can actually be. The Subudio electric salad spinner 4-quart is one of those simple kitchen tools that quietly makes a big difference. Instead of manually spinning over and over, you just double-click once and let it work. The spinner runs a full drying cycle and automatically shuts off, so you can prep the rest of your meal while it handles the messy part. One feature I genuinely like: the battery lasts over 2 months on a single charge with regular use. No annoying cords while using it, and it charges with Type-C, which most people already have at home. Cleaning is surprisingly easy too. The lid, basket, and bowl fully detach, making washing simple without hidden food buildup. And with a 4-quart family-size bowl, you can dry lettuce, spinach, herbs, berries, and mixed greens in fewer batches. It's also a 3-in-1 tool. Use it as a salad spinner, colander, or serving bowl.
Add in BPA-free materials, an anti-slip base, and a 2-year warranty, and it feels like one of those kitchen gadgets you actually end up using every week.
If your kitchen cabinets are always packed with rice bags, cereal boxes, and random grain containers, the 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 dry food dispenser can honestly make daily cooking feel much more organized. I recently tried a similar wall-mounted storage setup, and one thing I noticed immediately was how much cleaner the kitchen counter looked after removing multiple jars and packets. This dispenser comes with a 12-liter capacity and can hold around 25 pounds of dry food. The 5 separate compartments let you store rice, oats, lentils, beans, peanuts, cereal, and more in one place without mixing everything together. I also like that the dividers are removable, so you can adjust the storage size depending on what you use most often. The airtight silicone-sealed lid helps keep moisture and dust away, which is important for keeping grains fresh longer. There are even small grooves on the lid for garlic or bay leaves, something many households naturally use for food storage freshness. One feature that really stands out is the one-click dispensing button for each section. You don't need to open the full lid every time, so it feels cleaner and more convenient during busy cooking routines. In my experience, this also helps reduce spills around the counter. The transparent design makes it easy to see food levels instantly, and the wall-mounted setup helps save valuable kitchen space. For smaller kitchens especially, this can be a very practical storage upgrade.
Guessing your frying temperature. This pot gives you control and crispy results every time. The Carolyn Deep Fryer Pot, 11-inch, 4.2-liter, is built for simple, controlled frying at home without bulky electric fryers. I used it to fry chicken in small batches, around 400 to 500 grams, and the results were evenly cooked and crispy. Made from 304 stainless steel, it handles high heat, around 170 to 180 degrees Celsius, without issues, and works on gas, induction, and electric stoves. The heat stays stable, which really helps avoid uneven frying. The built-in thermometer is a game changer. When I tested tempura at around 165 degrees Celsius, keeping the temperature steady made a clear difference in texture. Just don't overload the pot. That drops the oil temp fast. The oil drip rack lets excess oil drain back into the pot, so food doesn't turn greasy. The lid also reduces splashing, making it safer to use. I usually rest fried food on the lid for a few seconds, and it helps keep things crispy. Cleaning is quick with just soap and water, and the beak-shaped edge makes pouring oil easy without spills. It's lightweight, 3.3 pounds, practical, and comes with a 1-year warranty. If you control your temperature and cook in batches, this pot gives you consistent, better frying results at home.
If you love baking but don't want a huge, heavy mixer taking over your kitchen, the Bella 3.5-quart hand and stand mixer is honestly a practical option for everyday use. What caught my attention first is that it works as both a hand mixer and a stand mixer, so you can switch depending on the recipe. I tested a similar 200-watt mixer while making cookie dough and pancake batter, and having the stand mode made mixing much easier without tiring my hands. The 3.5-quart bowl is a good size for cakes, brownies, muffins, and family-size baking recipes. You also get a dough hook, whisk, and beaters, which means you can handle everything from whipped cream to pizza dough without buying extra accessories. The adjustable speed control helps avoid messy flour splashes, and the suction feet keep the mixer stable while running. One feature I genuinely like is the viewing window, because you can check batter consistency without stopping the machine every few seconds. Cleanup is easier too, since the bowl and attachments are dishwasher safe. At only 4.59 pounds, it feels lightweight compared to larger stand mixers, so moving or storing it is simple. If you want a compact mixer that handles regular baking tasks without taking up too much space, this one gives solid everyday performance for home kitchens.
Still spending 15 minutes cutting veggies? I was too, until I switched to this. The 5-in-1 electric vegetable slicer by 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶 makes kitchen prep fast and simple. With a 300-watt motor, it handles hard ingredients like carrots and potatoes without slowing down. From my experience, What used to take 10-15 minutes now takes just a few minutes. You get 5 blades: coarse, fine, slicing, wavy, and grating. I've used it for salads, cheese, and even nuts, and the cuts come out even every time. No more uneven slices or extra effort. The wide feeding chute means you don't need to pre-cut everything. Just drop in medium-sized veggies and go. This alone saved me a few minutes during daily cooking. It's also safer than manual tools, since your hands stay away from the blades. The safety lock ensures it only runs when properly assembled. Cleaning is quick. The blades come off easily for rinsing or dishwasher use, and the body just needs a wipe. Compact size, solid performance, and easy to use daily. If you want faster prep, consistent results, and less hassle in the kitchen, this is a practical upgrade you'll actually use every day.
Stop letting dust take over your fridge and washing machine top. It's happening faster than you think. I had the same issue, constantly wiping and still seeing dust the next day. Then I tried this refrigerator dust-proof cover with storage pockets, and it honestly made things easier. With its 71-inch by 27-inch, or 180 centimeters by 68 centimeter size, it fits most appliances perfectly. I just placed it once, and it covered the whole surface without slipping. The polyester and Oxford fabric feels thick enough for daily use. It's not water resistant, but for dust and scratch protection, it works well. I wash it every couple of weeks, and it still holds its shape. Biggest difference? Less cleaning. Before, dust and lint would build up quickly. Now, I just remove the cover and wash it. Done. It also protects the surface from scratches. If you keep bottles, baskets, or random items on top, this adds a simple protective layer. And the side pockets are actually useful. I keep small things like cleaning cloths there so everything stays organized instead of messy. If you want a quick, no-effort way to keep your space cleaner and more organized, this is a simple upgrade.
Ever started cooking and suddenly your whole room fills with smoke and oil smell? Yeah, that's where this changes the game. The 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐶hEF desktop range hood is made for small kitchens, dorms, or indoor barbecue setups where full ventilation isn't possible. It's compact, 15.75 by 9.45 by 7.28 inches, sits right on your counter, and works instantly. No installation needed. I've used a similar portable hood during a hot pot night, and honestly, the difference in air quality was noticeable within minutes. It comes with a 3-stage filtration system: polymer filter plus aluminum mesh plus grease filter that captures smoke and oil particles step by step. During high-heat cooking like stir-frying or grilling, it helps reduce visible smoke fast and keeps your space cleaner. You also get a large removable oil cup, so grease doesn't build up inside. That means less mess and easier cleaning after cooking. The 3-speed fan is simple but effective. Low for light cooking, medium for daily use, high for heavy smoke. There's also a stainless steel dual-layer grate that acts as a pre-filter and adds durability over time. No setup, one-touch operation, and easy to move anywhere. Noise stays comfortable, even indoors with friends or family. From real use, this works best in small spaces. Not a replacement for full-size hoods, but for everyday cooking, it's a smart and practical solution.
Ruining your mood? I've had that happen at a barbecue. And this is exactly where the Chill-O-Matic instant beverage cooler saved me. This small device chills a standard 12-ounce soda or beer in about 60 seconds. No fridge, no waiting 30 to 60 minutes, no risky freezer tricks. It uses a spinning motion with ice, which increases heat transfer and cools the liquid fast. When I tested it, my room temperature soda turned properly cold in around a minute, as long as the ice fully covered the can. The brand says it can be up to 240 times faster than a refrigerator in ideal conditions. What I liked most? No fizz explosion. Fast cooling usually messes with carbonation, but this keeps it stable. I open the can right after chilling. No foam, no overflow. It's compact, 9 by 5 by 5 inches, runs on 2 AA batteries, and doesn't need electricity.
That makes it perfect for camping, beach trips, or tailgating. Using it is simple. Add ice, insert the can, press one button, done. Just keep in mind, it only works with standard 12-ounce cans, not bottles or larger sizes. If you've ever forgotten to chill drinks before guests arrive, this is a quick fix. A small amount of ice can chill multiple cans back to back. For me, it's not about replacing a fridge. It's about having instant cold drinks when you need them most.
Still struggling with pans that stick and cabinets that overflow? This might fix both. The 𝐓𝐇𝐀 27-piece ceramic cookware set is built for real everyday use. You get everything: fry pans, saucepans, stock pot, lids, and utensils, all in one setup. The aluminum base heats evenly, and when I used it, I noticed fewer burnt spots, especially with eggs and sauces. The ceramic nonstick coating actually works. I cooked eggs with almost no oil, and they slid right off. That means easier cooking and healthier meals. Plus, it's made without PFAS, PTFE, or PFOA, which is a big win for safer cooking. Cleaning is quick. Most of the time, I just wiped it clean. And if you're busy, it's dishwasher safe. The real game changer? Detachable handles. You can cook, remove the handle, and store everything neatly. I saved a lot of cabinet space this way. Perfect if your kitchen is small or even for RV use. You also get extras like lids, trivets, and utensils, so it feels like a complete kitchen upgrade in one purchase. If you want cookware that saves space, reduces effort, and actually performs well, this set is a smart, practical choice.
Want bakery-quality whipped cream at home in minutes? I tried the Your Kitchen Professional Aluminum Whipped Cream Dispenser recently, and honestly, it changed my dessert game. Smooth, fluffy, and completely leak-free. It's perfect for brunches, coffee nights, or weekend treats. This 1-pint, 500-milliliter aluminum dispenser is built to last. The reinforced threads and easy grip design make it sturdy for daily use, and the black satin finish keeps it looking new even after months of baking. I've used it for family gatherings, and it handled multiple servings without a hitch. It's not just whipped cream. You can make sugar-free keto toppings, chocolate mousse, coconut cream, frothy lattes, or even nitro cold brew foam. I even tried homemade butter by shaking the cream 25 to 30 times. It came out perfect every time. Works with standard 8-gram N2O chargers, not included. The 3 included decorating tips let you get creative. I love switching them for cakes, waffles, pies, or drinks. It makes everything look professional without fancy tools. Cleaning is a breeze with the included brush, and you get everything you need: dispenser, 3 tips, 2 charger holders, silicone gasket, brush, and a mesh bag. Plus, Your Kitchen offers a lifetime warranty, so you know your purchase is safe. From my experience, this dispenser is reliable, versatile, and perfect for anyone who loves desserts, coffee, or healthy.
If you're tired of uneven cuts slowing you down in the kitchen, the 𝐕𝐈𝐒 replacement chopper blade set can make a real difference. I've used similar chopper setups during batch prep, and switching to a sharp, consistent blade like this instantly improves both speed and results. This 3/8-inch blade assembly comes with 3 main units and 6 extra knives, so you're covered for long-term use without constant replacements. The biggest advantage is the uniform 3/8-inch cutting size. Whether you're making fries or chopping vegetables, every piece comes out consistent. From my experience, this matters more than people think. Uneven cuts often lead to inconsistent cooking, especially when frying potatoes. With this, everything cooks evenly and looks better on the plate. You also get durable stainless steel blades with an aluminum frame, which means solid performance over time. The blades stay sharp with regular use, and swapping them out is quick when needed. I found that having extra blades ready saves time during busy prep sessions. Cleaning is simple too. The parts are detachable, and a quick rinse right after use keeps everything in good condition. It's also dishwasher safe, which helps if you're working fast. It fits most commercial choppers, so compatibility isn't an issue. From potatoes to cucumbers and onions, it handles a wide range of ingredients easily. For consistent, faster prep without extra effort, this blade set does exactly what you need. Tired of messy drawers and wasting time looking for plastic wrap? Here's a simple fix that actually works. This fresh-keeping film store container organizer helps you keep everything in one place and within reach. I've used similar wall-mounted storage before, and honestly, it makes a big difference in daily kitchen work. The size is compact, 5.71 by 2.75 by 7.87 inches, so you can easily place it on a wall, beside your fridge, or even in the bathroom. You get one storage box, a nail-free adhesive sticker, and 100 stretchable wraps, so you can start using it right away. The wraps are flexible and fit different bowl sizes, which I personally find much more convenient than using multiple lids. It's made from food-grade PP plus TPR material, which is non-toxic and odor-free, so it's safe for food use. The pull-out design is smooth, and the soft elastic opening doesn't hurt your hands. The best part? No drilling needed. Just stick it on a smooth surface, and you're done. I tested a similar adhesive on tiles, and it stayed strong for weeks without falling. You can use it in the kitchen, bathroom, or even small spaces where organization matters. It keeps wraps clean, visible, and easy to grab. If you want less clutter and faster access to everyday items, this is a simple upgrade that actually makes your routine easier. Scrubbing your air fryer after every meal? I used to deal with the same mess until I switched to these 3-pack air fryer silicone liners, 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐿+. The difference is instant. Made from food-grade, BPA-free silicone, these liners replace disposable parchment paper and keep your basket clean. You get 3 colors, blue, green, red, which makes it easy to rotate between meals. I've used them for fries and marinated chicken, and honestly, almost no residue sticks anymore. They measure 8.7 inches, fitting most 5QT to 9QT air fryers like Ninja, Philips, and 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍𝐿. The fit matters. When it sits right, airflow stays strong and food cooks evenly. Heat resistance goes up to 428 degrees Fahrenheit, 220 degrees Celsius, so no worries about burning like paper liners. Plus, they hold shape even after repeated use, which makes them a long-term option. Cleaning is the best part. Just flip it, rinse, or toss it in the dishwasher. No more scrubbing grease from the basket. The raised lines at the bottom improve airflow and help drain excess oil, so your food stays crispy without extra oil. And those side handles? Super useful when lifting hot food safely. I use them every time. You can also use these in ovens, microwaves, or even for serving. If you want less mess, faster cleanup, and better cooking results, this is a simple upgrade that actually works. Ever struggled with a knife that slows you down in the kitchen? This is exactly where the Dragon Creek Damascus Kiritsuke knife makes a difference. And I'm saying this from real daily cooking experience where speed and control actually matter. The Dragon Creek Damascus Kiritsuke knife is designed for people who want a reliable and practical tool for everyday kitchen work while maintaining consistent performance. It uses German stainless steel as its core blade material, processed through a 12-step handmade method that combines traditional forging with modern heat treatment. From my experience using similar 15-degree edge knives, this type of build helps the blade stay sharper longer compared to standard 20-degree edges, especially during regular slicing and chopping. One of the key features is the 67-layer Damascus steel construction, which adds strength and helps the blade handle pressure during cutting tasks. The 15-degree V-edge reduces cutting resistance, meaning less effort is needed when cutting meat, vegetables, or herbs. When I used a similar knife for onions and chicken, the cuts felt smoother and required less force, which also helps maintain the natural texture of food. The blade surface is smooth, making cleaning simple and
Packing lunch every day and your kid still doesn't eat it? This might fix that. The 𝐕𝐈𝐒 lunchbox with snack spinner flip is a simple 2-in-1 setup. One large compartment for a sandwich or wrap, plus a built-in spinner with 5 snack sections. Instead of using multiple containers, everything stays in one box, which saves time and reduces mess. The spinner is the part kids actually enjoy.
With one button press, they rotate snacks themselves. I've seen kids get more interested in eating when they can pick their snacks like this, instead of opening boring lunchboxes. It's made from BPA and PVC-free polypropylene, so it follows standard food safety guidelines. It's also drop tested, which matters because kids don't exactly handle things carefully. Cleaning is easy since it's top rack dishwasher safe. Size is practical: 11 inches wide, 2.25 inches deep, and 6.6 inches high, 8.5 with handle. It's compact, but still fits a full meal. The hand strap makes it easy to carry, and the sticker sheet lets kids customize it, which actually helps them use it more consistently. The airtight design works well for solid foods like fruits, snacks, and sandwiches. From real use, it's not ideal for liquids. Each section holds about 5 ounces, which helps with portion control and variety. If your kid is a picky eater, giving them multiple small choices in one box can make a real difference.
It just won't cut properly? I had the same problem until I tried the Sharp Pebble Premium Whetstone Knife Sharpening System. From my experience, this tool feels solid and stable right away. It uses durable corundum material and comes with a dual-sided stone, 1000 grit to restore dull edges and 6000 grit to smooth and polish. That means you get a complete sharpening process in one setup. When I first used it on a kitchen knife, I noticed the 2.1-pound weight helped keep everything steady. The non-slip bamboo base and rubber holder also keep the stone in place, so you don't have to worry about slipping while sharpening. The angle guide is especially helpful if you're new, keeping your blade at a consistent 15 to 20 degree angle. One thing I really liked is that it only uses water. No oil, no mess. Just soak, sharpen, and rinse. It makes the whole process simple and easy to manage at home. In real use, the 1000 grit side took about 10 to 15 minutes to bring back a dull edge, and the 6000 grit side made the blade noticeably smoother. This method is commonly used for maintaining knives properly over time. Overall, if you want a simple, reliable way to keep your knives sharp without complicated tools, this system does the job efficiently and consistently.